Almost every van needs an electrical system of some sort. I am not an electrician, and looking at those diagrams of how people hook up the car batteries to 18 different things didn't make any sense to me. So this is what we did. It's simple, it's pretty easy, and it works for us. The first thing we did was install shore power. It's a pretty simple plug on the side of the van. Looks like a regular plug. And we installed it on the side of the van where our kitchen is. This was my husband's project. We bought the correct drill bit to drill a fairly large hole inside of the van. We looked for a flat place to draw it. We used some silicone caulking around the rubber, but you probably didn't even need that. It has never leaked, and it's been working great for about a year. The power center for the van is between the bed and the cabinet. These two black plugs here come from the plug on the side of the van that hooks up to shore power. At first I thought it'd be really clever to keep them inside of the cabinet, but because we have to switch things out occasionally, it was not clever, and I spent a lot of time getting into the cabinet and digging into the back of it. So I ended up putting them out here on the edge of the cabinet. My second idea was to have a small power strip attached to each of the plugs coming in. That turned out not to be necessary either. We just have one plug hooking to the shore power that connects to a pretty serious power strip. Everything plugs in here basically. This one is another power strip that's up toward the front. We can plug in a fan, or the microwave plugs into that. That's for the TV. That's for the TV. So this one is for the power strip on the other side of the bed. We use that for our phones and for the kettle. This is for the TV. This is for the charger for the battery. These two, you can see I don't have plugged in. I don't want the stove plugged in except when we're using it for safety reasons. And I don't want the fridge plugged in because we leave it open when we're not traveling so that it doesn't get gross inside. So right now, it's not plugged in. When we're off-grid, we have a Jackery 1000 battery. It's pretty great. It runs absolutely everything in the van, though for limited amounts of time depending on what it is. The microwave will take away 1% of its power for every minute that you run it. The fridge can run anywhere between 18 hours and 36 hours full out on it. So this is the setup when we're running on shore power. You can see that the main power strip is plugged into the black plug. And to switch over to running off-grid or on the battery, all we have to do is remove that one plug from the shore power and put it into the Jackery. Don't forget, like I often do, to press the AC button, which turns it on. Oh, see, all my lights just went on. You can see how much power it's using, how much power it has, how much power is going in right now, which is 0. There'll be another video about recharging it with solar power. One thing to avoid is the way that I have it hooked up here. I have the power strip that has everything in the van plugged into it, plugged into the AC current here. And at the same time, this charger, which is plugged into that very power strip, is plugged back into the battery. So it's like it's trying to charge itself. So that will run down your power if you try to do it like that. So dig it, we are now super happy to have a second Jackery. Twice the power, yay! I have put a little list of what to do on the top, since I tend to forget. Add the plug, remove the charger, and push the button. It's just that easy. We also have a little Jackery 120, which is really nice if you want to, hey buddy, which is really nice in case you want to like sit at a picnic table and run your laptop or something. It has a regular plug, and then plus you can charge your phone and any other kind of devices. It weighs hardly anything, so it's really nice. And 3 batteries. We are a Jackery family. I've also added here an extension cord for a cigarette lighter. That way you can charge the Jackery with this handy adapter that plugs into the cigarette lighter. You can charge the adapter with this handy cord that plugs into a cigarette lighter without running it the whole way to the front of the van. We don't have a cigarette lighter in the back of the van, so this extension cord is going to come in really handy on trips where you're traveling all day long and you need to recharge the battery. One of the great uses for these batteries is to run the fridge and other things while you're off-grid during the day. We tend to camp at night and then drive around during the day, so we're not connected to shore power. So if we want to run the fridge, what we do is we add the plug, move this plug here, remove the charger, and push the button. Now you don't have to remove the charger if you're charging with this, just if you're charging with the shore power here plugged in.